And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a document that it's I prefaxed in here. So this is actually an OCR tool that we use. And what you're looking at, can't get this to Okay. So what you're looking at is a basic purchase order, right? It has bill to information, it has ship to information, it has a purchase order number, a purchase order date, it has a delivery date or approximate delivery date, customer number, some product information. Is this typical of a PO that's in your industry? Okay. So I'll show you what we do as a business. Essentially, we will build a profile based on your EDI transaction. So you let us know exactly what data is mandatory, what's optional. We'll apply all the business rules. We might even apply business rules right here at the data capture level. What we like to do with many of our solutions, we'll actually build in validations with bill to, ship to information, product information. So we're raising both the level of accuracy and increasing the speed of processing at the same time. Okay. So when a document comes in, we have a team of about 20 people right now doing data entry. And we're looking to grow that to about 40 by first quarter in 2012. So what we're doing here, I'm just going to kind of move this over because it's not perfect, but we'll work with this. So we're going to create an anchor. This is alerting software. So as you see, it's already this area is marked in green because the software has done this document a number of times, so it knows where to. It's already recognized some very interesting sort of components. So it recognizes the format. We don't have to work with standard formats. We can take formats from all different clients. It's just that the first time we do it, we have to program the software to basically say, okay, here, this is the client. You're going to find the purchase order number here, and you're going to find the purchase order date here. And as you see, I'm just hovering over, and I'm capturing the data just like that. So the ship date, I'm not going to capture the customer number because what I'm going to do is I'm going to capture I'm going to show you how we embed some basic validation with a customer. We're going to do a bill to search based on a zip code, which I did. I just captured a portion of that information, and the database returned to me 2 potential options. So our data entry people will just pick the correct one, and it'll populate the customer number from the database plus all the resulting information. We can, if we don't find it in the database, we can still hover over and capture that data to apply it to complete the process. We'll do the same thing with the ship to, but I'm just going to do that quickly. All right, so that's going to, and then we'll go to the terms and conditions. I'm sorry, it's kind of like not.
So Steve, are you saying that this smart?
Oops. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The smart software, when you're catching a string there, it's then building a template. So the next time a purchase order comes, it'll kind of say, I'm going to try and search for this PO number in a certain location.
That's correct.
And how does it do it by position, or does it
does it by position? Does it by position?
So it's assuming that so far down the page, or does it look like for the string purchase order and then whatever follows the purchase order?
I'm not sure about the intricacies of the software itself. We just know from a results standpoint that the next time this comes in, like it's basically when I build the template for this, I tell the software, we want you to look for this field, this field, this field, this field. So we might select 5 or 6 mandatory fields that are going to be mandatory for the whole process, right? We won't key on all the fields because it'll get it's very convoluted, But we get thousands of different models of POs and invoices every day, and they're all completely different. So if you want to get all the fields, it gets to be a bit of a problem because not everybody has a customer number embedded. Not everybody has a ship date. They may just leave it blank, right? So we just key on the basic elements, like maybe the name of the company, purchase order number, purchase order date, all the standard things that have to be there. And we'll tell the software, maintain these. All the rest of the stuff we can do manually. This process in the office takes about 35 seconds to do. So I'm spending like a little time to show you.
The line item stuff there that's at the bottom,
right?
That it can capture repeat stuff, and it knows that the line items repeat, and it goes down and grabs the one.
The version I'm showing you right now doesn't do that. The subsequent software that we're going to be implementing in the next month will do that for us. Now, the difficulty with line that we've seen over the times is that you might see a purchase order go over 2 pages where you're going to have the first 2 lines on the first page and then the subsequent line on the second page. So it's very hard for software to actually predict those kinds of rollovers. But I'll still show you how easy we do the line items here on this side. I'm going to put in a special instruction here, so this has to be done by FedEx, and we'll go capture the product information. And again, we've embedded the product information into a catalog that we might be sharing with our company. We do that all the time, basically. Notice here that the product catalog that we're interfacing with says this product is at $375, but the customer is ordering it at $795. So we're up to the instruction for us is what I'm showing you here is a template, but the companies that we work with will give us proper instruction to basically say if the pricing is different, capture what the company is actually putting there, so that they can weed it out. Or don't capture pricing at all. Don't worry, our SAP system will kind of figure it out based on their history and the quantity that they're ordering and things like that. So we're very flexible with getting this into your workflow. With like all these business rules here are going to be validated at this point in time. So in this case, I'll capture the $795, and for all intents and purposes, this transaction is complete. Any questions? So I'm going to save it. And then talk to you guys for about a minute and let you know that and while everything is going on in the background, because I'll switch out of here and go back to. So what we do with many of our clients is we will take the document, the data that we've captured, we'll publish it to a web portal. So the customer support team now can see the data that we've just captured and any issues that we may have encountered. So in this case, what you'll see here is a document.
That's it.
Thank you. Just a nice man.
I apologize. I should have done that.
So this document, as you see, this is the one we just processed. This is Eastern time, so it's 1:34 today, Eastern time. And this document has produced an error. So what we can do is like trap all the errors, send a message to your customer support team saying that there's a missing PO number, product information is incorrect. A critical piece of information like a ship date is missing. Whatever we can encounter, we can actually trap it at this point in time. In this case, this error report, I've captured an invalid. I know it's a lame error, but it's just to give you an indication of what we're capable of doing. So let's close this down.